We found NBA 2K11. This is actually my favorite NBA game with Michael Jordan on the cover. And some Xbox games. And I spotted this Sniper Ghost Warrior pack for $3. Saw this too, this Ratchet and Clank into Nexus. They're all marked at $3, which is a really good price. Hello everyone, it's Austin and we are back with another episode of my $10 Nintendo Collection Challenge. In last week's episode, we were able to pick up some Nintendo cartridge games to add to our collection, and then also found a few items that we could potentially put on eBay to flip. I don't want to talk too much to start off this episode. We're just going to aim to put in a lot more work for this week. Hopefully we can get some items to sell for this week so that we can go out and find more games to add to our collection, and also hit up a bunch more thrift stores to see if we can find items to flip. But without further ado, let's jump into these updates and then get to our game hunting. Here we are back at our game showcase, and we did make one surprising sale. Well, it's surprising to me, I guess, but we ended up selling actually this pair of Skechers right here. We picked it up last week for $1 at a thrift store, and we ended up selling it for close to $35. That is awesome. I did not expect this pair to sell at all. Really clean condition, honestly. Just sold another item, and it's going to be this Indiana Jones and the Emperor's Tomb on the original Xbox, disc only. This one ended up selling for $17.50, which is pretty good for a loose disc like this. So after paying for eBay fees and shipping, this is how much we'll get to add back to our game fund. We are back out here at the Goodwills this week, and in the electronics section, found one thing that I want to show you guys, and it's going to be this brand new sealed LG water filter. I'm not exactly sure what this is for, but they got it at $4, which is a bit high. I did check on eBay, and this thing is selling for like 15 to 20 bucks. So for $4, not too bad, but yeah, we're gonna see if I can find anything else here. If I can, then maybe I'll grab this as well, but if I don't really find much, I may just end up leaving without this. I'm gonna make my way to the games section. They kind of moved this whole shelf to this weird area of the store, but ever since they did that, I haven't been finding any kind of video games at this Goodwill. Just a bunch of shovelware games, sports games, I guess. Unfortunately, nothing too crazy for the DVDs, Blu-rays. But yeah, I think for this stop, I might just be picking up this thing. I think I will go ahead and grab this for $4 and show you guys the receipt. Won't really show me checking out. Here we are back out here at the Goodwill Outlet bins, and just looking for some cheap items to possibly add to the collection or flip. There's like huge amounts of VHS DVDs stockpiled in like these 3 bins. It's really hard to actually move this stuff around, but yeah, found some decent stuff. Really no games, honestly. I really don't know too much about which VHS tapes, especially the used ones, open ones, have any value, but you got some great ones. You got Space Jam right here, one of my favorites. I know like the 101 and 102 Dalmatian VHSs did have some value at one point, and I saw like a couple of those. Yeah, here's 101 Dalmatians right here. Saw a couple of these, but yeah, apparently they don't have any value, only on DVD. Dug through as much as I could already, spent like 10-15 minutes, and really didn't find much. Did find some Wii games eventually, so this probably made it worth it. You got Just Dance Disney Party. I think I've seen this a couple times, but for $1, I'm probably just gonna pick up and add to the collection now that we do have some funds. And this one actually goes for like 10 to 15. I'll probably throw it up on eBay, and if we sell it, great. If not, it can just stay in our collection. We found NBA 2K11. This is actually my favorite NBA game with Michael Jordan on the cover. You got the Jordan challenges and everything. I've never owned it on the Wii, so it's perfect for the collection, I guess. Compatible with Wii Speak. Wow, what in the world? I did not see that at first, but seems to be complete. And then lastly, got this Biggest Loser game, but this is why I always check all the Wii cases, because when I open this, Bam, Wii Sports Resort. I haven't found a Wii Sports Resort in a very long time. We can check the condition as well, and it's honestly very, very clean. A few like scratches, like one line scratches on here, but yeah, definitely an easy pickup. I don't know how much it's going for nowadays, but made this stop worth it, I guess. And then lastly, I found this Masters PGA Tour 12. I know some of you guys are getting on me in the comments for passing up on this version on the Wii, but honestly, guys, I don't know everything about video games. I don't know the values of every single game out there. That's why it's a learning process for me too, but definitely need to look out for that one on the Wii next time, I guess. But as of right now, we just got these 3 games. Might just check out with these 3 if I don't find anything else. Might look in the other bins too, which contain all the other items. So yeah. Got 3 games. We're back in our game room, and we've actually got a couple of updates. Sold 2 more items. We just sold this Metal Sonic plush. This one is really cool. We ended up selling it for around $20-ish. I think I probably could have listed it higher, but it seemed to have like a lot of washers on it on eBay, so that was pretty cool. But yeah, didn't really mind flipping this one. And then the second item we sold is this Madden 13. This is the 3rd time that I'm actually selling this game. This one ended up selling for $15.50 this time on eBay. So we're going to get these 2 packaged and shipped. After eBay fees and shipping, this is how much we'll get to add back to our game fund. Here we are at Gaming Generations in Eau Claire. We were actually out of town for a lot of this week, and anytime I'm in this town, I always have to make a stop at this game store because they have this rack full of games that are all $5 and under. Just kind of browsed around, didn't see anything too special on the $5 rack, but did spot some games on the $2 rack and the $1 rack. You can see Grand Theft Auto, really cheap, great games that you can get. And then there were some Wii games in the $1 rack. Decided to start grabbing these Wii games. For $1, you just can't pass up on these, and I really want to start building up my Wii collection now and just adding games to my shelf. Then I spotted this Daisy Fuentes Pilates game, which was brand new and sealed. Decided to grab it. I don't think it has much value though. Before I left, I wanted to grab at least like a Wii U game or a GameCube game, and spotted this Zombie U game for $8, really cheap. Looked really interesting. Big fan of zombie games and movies, so I decided to grab this one. It was complete as well. And then took a look at the GameCube games in search of a game for maybe under $10. They had some decent titles. They had this Prince of Persia and Resident Evil, but they were a little high. And then I spotted this Minority Report game for $10. Did decide to grab this. I've never played it. It was a really clean copy as well and complete. So yeah, decided to grab it. So grab these.
$24.24.
Oh.
Thank you.
Still out of town this week up in northern Wisconsin, and got to hit up some pawn shops. There's a couple of these eWays pawn shops, a big favorite of mine, so let's see if we can find items to flip or games to add to our collection.
I last 130 pounds and over 60 inches. I've got so much more energy than a
Alright, so they usually have some games over here, and they may be individually priced, so we'll have to look at that. Here in the Wii section down here, and I think I might have spotted something already that I might want, and it's this Guitar Hero World Tour for $3. Should still be going for around like 15-ish on eBay. What else do they have? A Band Hero game. I don't think that's worth much, and a Rock Band game. I don't know if Rock Band has gone up in value at all, and I just haven't seen these before, but feels like it's missing a manual. A Wii Fit on the Wii U. So scan through some of these PlayStation 3 games next, and I actually did find some with some decent value. I guess the first one is this NCAA. These don't really hold too much value. NCAA 12, I guess, but for $3, I'll probably ask if they do give any deals. They usually give deals here and have sales, so I'll ask on that too. The bad thing is they do tape this up, so I can't really see the conditions of the game. I'll see if I can open that up as well when I check out. Also found this Deus Ex Human Revolution Director's Cut. Scanned this one up and seems to be going for around like 15 to 20-ish as well. So we'll probably be grabbing those two, and then saw this too, this Ratchet & Clank into Nexus. They're all marked at $3, which is a really good price, and this one seems to be going for around like 20-ish. Great stop so far to find some games that could potentially have some value. There's a Minecraft here, which I don't know if this has any value or not. I'll look that up. And then also this Skate 3 on the 360. Then over here it looks like they have a more higher end rack full of games. Let's see if we can find anything in here worth picking up. I'm gonna check out the 360 section, especially if they have any 360 games here. These all look like PS4 and Xbox One games though. Did find one PlayStation 4 game, the Stardew Valley, for $10. Seems to be going for around like 30-ish. So that I could consider that. Would definitely like to open this and see if it's in there first. But other than that, a lot of these are marked at around like $10-ish. So we'll have to be a little more picky on these. And then I guess lastly, they got this display case full of games. These might be the higher end ones for sure. Got some N64 with the manual, and then some other N64 games. But yeah, honestly not seeing anything too crazy in here. Can't really see the prices on those Super Nintendo games. Maybe I'll check out that Zelda one. That's the only one that is kind of sticking out.
Okay.
Hello. Did you guys happen to have like any sales or deals on games today?
Yeah, we do deals all the time. Let's take a look.
Cool. So I got a stack there, I guess.
Yeah, let's take a look.
They're kind of taped too. Do you mind if
Oh
I
yeah,
like,
we just do that with our tag.
Okay.
Yeah, it just helps prevent people from trying to run off
steal
with
it.
them.
Yeah, I get it.
So this one comes with the weird. Yeah, it comes with the soundtrack.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Now, normally when they come with extras, they never actually come in with the extras.
Mm-hmm. It's good that you guys have it though, for sure. That's kind of why I wanted to check too.
Yeah, we don't even have a choice on it. The card company automatically takes it, so it brings it to $30.39.
Okay. Yeah,
Right.
I'll do that. I had to make a visit to the other eWays pawn shop around the area. They were really close by. Had some decent games as well here, but unfortunately a lot of these games were kind of marked up similar to price charting value or eBay, I guess. So really wasn't too much here to be found for a low price. Just scanned around, looked through some of the Wii games and some Xbox games, and I spotted this Sniper Ghost Warrior pack for $3. I haven't really seen this one before, and does go for around like 15 to 20 on eBay. I also spotted this World of Zoo game on the Wii. Nothing too special about this, but it was like the only Wii game that I found for around $3. Everything else was a little high priced, so just decided to pass up on this. They also had some awesome consoles in stock for a good price. This Gears of War 4 console bundle for $170. And then they also had this Nintendo Switch Lite for $105. Yeah, I'm just gonna grab these two.
Let's do it. Lucky day on that. 53905. Let's do $3 for the both.
Okay, cool. Thanks. Yeah. Yeah. We're back in the game room, guys, and that pretty much wraps up our game hunting. We had an awesome week of pickups. I'm going to take some time to go through everything that we grabbed for this week. I guess I'll start with our Goodwill pickups. We went to a Goodwill and a Goodwill Outlet and grabbed this LG water filter. I finally figured out what this was for. It's a replacement cartridge for like a refrigerator, I believe. Yeah, it says refrigerator genuine filter. So that's what it's for. Goes for around like 10 to 15 bucks, and I got it for $4 at a Goodwill. We then made a stop to a Goodwill Outlet, and that place has definitely come in clutch these past couple of weeks. We always find like 1 or 2 hidden gems there, I guess. All for $1. We got 3 Wii games. We got Just Dance Disney Party. This one goes for around like 10 to 15. Then we got NBA 2K11, my favorite NBA 2K game on the Wii. Definitely adding this one to the collection. Doesn't really have much value anyways. And then lastly, we got this Biggest Loser case, but inside we actually found a Wii Sports Resort. Awesome game to find and flip. Should go for around like $25-ish still. We were also out of town for a lot of the week. This is the great part about game hunting, is when you get to go out of town and visit new stores or game stores, pawn shops, things like that to actually go game hunting. Definitely add some variety to the series, I guess. But we went to one of my favorite game stores called Gaming Generations in Eau Claire. They always have this rack full of games that are all under like $5 and $2 and $1. Let me go over some of these $1 Wii games first. Anytime I can find some Wii games for $1, even if they are shovelware, it's still awesome just to add to our collection. We got this Monster 4x4 World Circuit. Never played this game before. It looks like some kind of monster truck game. We picked up this M&M's game. This one might have been $2. I don't remember. But, you know, this one's a pretty common game. I haven't seen it. Looks like just some kind of racing game. I picked up this Daisy Fuentes Pilates game. The only reason is because it's still brand new and sealed. So I don't think it has any value, but still a nice game to add. We got this Blazing Angels game on the Wii. This one's a pretty common one too. I always see it at like Goodwills. But picked it up for $1. Looks like some kind of World War II airplane game. And then came away with 1 Wii U game and 1 GameCube game. I picked up this Zombie U game. I've actually never seen this game or any gameplay. I guess I'm still a big fan of like the zombie genre of like movies and games. And so, yeah, let me know if this one was a good one. And then lastly, we got 1 GameCube game. This one just looked really interesting. I've never actually seen it or played it. I think it's based off of a movie, but Minority Report, some kind of a shooter game on the GameCube. The case is like in pristine condition too. One thing I really like about the GameCube cases are they are so like high quality. I mean, look at all this extra stuff on the side as compared to other game cases. We're not quite done yet. We went to some pawn shops around northern Wisconsin, and these were some of like my favorite pawn shops. They're called E-Ways Sales and Pawn, I guess. The people that work there are so nice, honestly. They are so willing to give me like deals. I don't even ask for a deal and they still end up giving me one. The first shop we went to, we actually picked up a good stack of games, and they gave me about like a 10% discount on all the games, so I'm happy with that, honestly. Gonna start off with some of these $3 games that they had marked. We got Deus Ex Human Revolution Director's Cut. Apparently this one goes for around like 15 to 20, so that's why I grabbed it. I picked up Minecraft on the PS3. I'm not sure why I grabbed some of these games because they don't really value too much. This one goes for around like 10-ish bucks. I guess same with this NCAA Football 12. This one goes for around 10 to 15. Maybe I can get this one to flip though. I picked up a Ratchet and Clank on the PS3, just a loose game, and this one currently goes for like 15 to 20, so we'll be flipping a lot of these games. Then we picked up some PlayStation 4 games. We got Stardew Valley, definitely played this one a lot. This is actually the most expensive game that I grabbed in this lot. It was labeled as $10, but yeah, the condition of this is actually really bad. There's like some really bad water damage on this, so I don't think I'm gonna be able to get as much value for this. It does come with like the 2 discs. It's got the game one and the soundtrack for it. Then we picked up this Star Wars double pack. It was marked at $5, so $10 discount. Honestly, this is really cool. I would absolutely love to keep this, but it does have some decent value as well. And I'm only trying to keep Nintendo games in this collection. I'll debate on this though. We got a Guitar Hero World Tour, one of my favorite games to play, and also Flip, I guess. This one goes for around like 15 bucks, and they had it marked at $3. And then at the last pawn shop, we just picked up 2 games. We got one Wii game, World of Zoo, for around $3, and I'm going to be keeping this one, made by THQ. Never seen this game, maybe just another shovelware game. And then the last game we got was this Sniper Ghost Warrior double pack. I've never seen this before. I don't own it in my personal collection, and I think I am going to keep this in my personal collection. Couldn't really find that many sold comps on this on eBay, but should go for around like 15 to 20 bucks, and was marked at around $3. But yeah, guys, that pretty much wraps up my episode. Gonna go ahead and put all of this stuff on the shelf right now to show you guys. I got a lot of work to do to put some of this stuff on eBay as well so we can recoup some of our money back. But again, another awesome week. If you guys enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe to stay up to date with new content that I upload, and also just to support my channel and what I am doing with this $10 Nintendo collection series. That's all I got though. Thanks again, and I'll see you all on the next one.